What is going on, everyone? I'm It. I was tagged by BBB from Big Beard Business Channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys 8 fragrances that make me feel a certain way. So without any further ado, let's hop into the tag video, fragrances that make me feel. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Max Forti. If it's your first time landing on this page and you love to smell great and make a great first impression, you came to the right place to make my day. All you have to do is really take a second of yours, hit the like button, subscribe for a lot more, and of course make sure you have your notification turned on, that way you'll never miss out on future videos. So on with the tag video. This was a tag idea that started back in 2015 from Basenotes, came here onto YouTube. It's been a few years in the making. It started off with 5 fragrances, but it has evolved to an 8 fragrance lineup, which each one of these fragrances is supposed to make you feel a certain way or emulate or evoke a certain vibe about yourself. So let's hop right into it with the first pick. And again, real quickly, thank you so much, BBB, Big Beard Business, for tagging me. And without any further delay, let me hop right into my list. The first pick, the number 1 pick, is Confident, a fragrance that makes me truly feel confident. So if you guys follow my channel, if you know my taste, I'm a very big advocate of vintage fragrances. I love my Fougere, my powerhouse fragrances. I love green vetiver scents. But, you know, of course, Parfum is a great choice. You guys know I love that fragrance. But it can be a little bit aged or old smelling. So if I'm looking to feel extremely confident, there is one particular fragrance that never ceases to amaze me. And that is, of course, from the house of ROJA Parfums, ENIGMA or Creation E. This is a boozy tobacco fragrance with cognac, tobacco. It starts off fizzy, effervescent with a Coca-Cola vibe. Then it evolves this amazing oriental spicy tobacco and boozy scent. An absolutely stunning masterpiece. If you guys haven't checked this fragrance out, this is pure confidence. I ooze confidence when I'm rocking this. It's an outstanding fragrance, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. For a confident vibe, this one here never ceases to amaze me and it never fails me. The second pick, the second choice is, or the second topic here, is a relaxing fragrance. When I'm looking to relax, there's a particular fragrance that I discovered back, I think, in 2007. And it is a fragrance that truly makes me feel relaxed. And I've been wearing this for many years now. I have a couple bottles and one that I wear all the time around the house or casual or meeting people. And it's, of course, Gucci Pour Homme 2. If people are coming to my house, if I'm hanging out after the shower, you know, when I get home from work, it's like a fragrance that doesn't project that much. It stays within your immediate surrounding, but it's very relaxing. It's very inviting. It's a black tea fragrance with some lavender. It's very calming. It has that effect on people. I always get, you know, compliments to people that are close to me. They say I smell good, you know, I smell really inviting. So I think the key word here is relaxing and inviting. A great scent that's inoffensive and amazing for that relaxing feel that I want to convey or feel relaxed. So Gucci Pour Homme 2 for relaxing. Now the opposite of relaxing is professional. This is the next pick here, the next category. So if I want to feel professional, you know, up and at it, you know, if I want to feel like, you know, I want to get things done, there is a fragrance that I discovered a couple years ago. Again, I'm a big fan of vetiver, so this is a smoky vetiver, boozy type scent that is just outstanding, out of this world good, boss CEO type scent. Doesn't get much talk here on YouTube, but I urge you to check this out if you like vetiver, if you like boss type scents. From the house of JOVOY, French house, this one is called Private Label. This is an amazing fragrance. One of my favorite discoveries in the past couple of years. It's resinous, it's smoky vetiver. But you can wear this if you don't overspray, especially in the professional environment. If you want to project a very in control type of vibe, when you walk into a room and you turn the head, it's like, well, this guy knows what he wants and where he's going. I definitely urge you guys to check out Private Label. This is a CEO type scent, one of my favorite discoveries in the past couple of years, and an amazing scent for the professional environment. The next category here is impressing women, or impressing my women, of course. I am married, so there's only one woman that I really want to impress. However, if I do get compliments from the opposite sex, or even from the same sex, if guys give me compliments, it is a plus. You guys gotta admit, if somebody asks, hey, what are you wearing? You smell really good. It always makes me feel good. It makes you feel good, I'm sure. This one here from the house of DIOR, my woman absolutely loves this fragrance. She likes a lot of the fragrances that I own. There's a few of them that she really loves, but this one here, every time I have it on, I always get compliments. You know, her eyes light up and it gives her this really, I want to eat you up kind of attitude. So it makes me feel really good to wear this around her. And it's, of course, DIOR Homme Parfum. DIOR Homme Parfum, not really easy to find here in the US. It's kind of, you know, skim, but you can still find this readily available in Europe, especially in France. So if you have somebody coming or going to France, please ask them to bring you guys a bottle because it's unbelievably good. If you like the original DIOR Homme Intense, this is enveloped by a beautiful suede-like leather. This is just one of those masterfully blended fragrances that oozes sexuality, sensuality. It's one of those amazing scents that if you want to get the juices flowing, if you will, if you're going on a date, I definitely suggest checking this one out. It is definitely one of my favorite ones to impress my woman. The next category here is fun. So when I think about fun fragrances, there are two fragrances that comes to mind for day wear in the summertime. If you're going out, barbecues, enjoying the weather, the beautiful sun. The one thing that comes to mind is Virgin Island Water from Creed, or the counterpart, which is KOUROS from Laboratory Perfumes, which is very similar to Virgin Island Water for a fraction of the price and actually lasts longer these days. But I'm talking about really fun memories that I've made with this fragrance and I'm still going to make for years to come. It is none other than Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. Say what you will, but for night wear, for fun, you know, if I'm hanging out with my friends, if I'm going out to dinners, this fragrance is very playful. It has, for a lot of people, a bubblegum feel, but on my skin, it actually transitions to this really nice grapefruit and rose type scent that's oriental. It's got the cinnamon, the mint. It just gives me tremendous compliments. I mean, guys stop me to ask me what I'm wearing. It does not feel jovial or very youthful on my skin. It actually has a really nice modern twist to the fragrance on my skin. It works perfect. I don't know, this is an older formulation. I think this is from 2011. I don't know how much it has changed over the years, but I'm telling you right now, this does work for me for the fun kind of category. I've worn this for years now, for over almost 10 years, since 2009. So it does do very well for me for the fun kind of you know, attitude and message that I want to convey when I'm hanging out. I went dancing many years ago. I used to go dancing, you know, salsa dancing. I used to go clubbing. So I have a lot of memories with this fragrance in the past and ones that I'm still making to date. This is definitely one that comes to mind first when I think about fun fragrances. So if you haven't checked it out, which I'm sure you have, 1 million for my fun category. Now let's turn up the volume to fun and we go to sexy. This is a sexy category. This is a fragrance that's been on my top 2 choices for the past couple of Valentine's Day. Whenever I want to convey like a sensual vibe with my wife, or you know, a playful, sensual kind of vibe, this is definitely a fragrance that I look to wear. Every Valentine's Day, this is my go-to fragrance. And of course, I'm talking about from the house of by KILIAN, Back to Black. This stuff here is absolutely sensuality in the bottle. It's an elixir of love making, guys. This is almond, cherry, pipe tobacco with honey. It oozes sensuality. It's an amazing fragrance. It lasts days on my skin. And there's absolutely nothing like this scent. It's my favorite from by KILIAN. In fact, I don't have that many by KILIANs, but this is definitely one that I urge you guys to check out if you want a sensual, sexy scent. Definitely check out Back to Black. Now the next category is daring. Now you guys know I love old school stuff, so I have to include an old school fragrance here. It's not, you know, a Zaro, although I do like that fragrance paired up with Brut aftershave. I know it sounds old school, it is old fashioned, but I'm telling you, it works for me, but it's none of the above. The one I'm talking about here, it's definitely a daring freaking fragrance. It starts off really animalic, really pungent, but then it develops into a nice fougere type scent, green and very aromatic. But today I'm going with YSL's KOUROS. This is an outstanding powerhouse fragrance. Forget about the Blue Beast, which is also a daring scent, but this here I like to call the Phantom, the White Phantom. This stuff here is an entity. It lasts for days. It is beastly, guys. KOUROS, this is a vintage formulation. The stuff that's out today, it's still good, but does not compare to the power and daring effect that you get with YSL KOUROS, the vintage stuff. Definitely one of the most daring fragrances I own and one that I truly love and I look to wear whenever I have this hankering for daring, to turn heads, to walk into a place and the fragrance to arrive before me and to stay there after I leave. This is definitely the one that I go for. YSL KOUROS for daring occasions. Last but not least, the last category here is Like I'm in Heaven. So this is a fragrance that's near and dear to my heart. If you follow my channel, you know how much I love this fragrance. It's been a part of my life for decades now. I've been wearing this since 1995. Tremendous memories. My first job, you know, my graduation from high school, my graduation from college, when my kids were born. So if I think about heaven or like I'm in heaven or arriving in heaven, I think this is the scent I want to smell, or to smell like when I arrive. And this is of course Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, the original with the sticker here. This is a lavender, quote-unquote barbershop aromatic fragrance, which has a really nice honeyed vetiver with tobacco at the dry down. Is an outstanding fragrance. There's absolutely nothing that smells like this in the market today. The current formulation of this fragrance, which has been reformulated like five or six times now, it is a total watered down version of this. But if you can get a sticker version and you share the taste similar to mine, it is a heavenly scent. And of course, I have all these emotions and memories attached to this fragrance, so it goes without saying, this smells like heaven. So there you go, ladies and gents. Those are my picks. Again, thank you so much, BBB from the Big Beard channel, for tagging me, of course. I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna tag a few people, but before I do that, I wanna ask you guys, the viewer, to sound off in the comments. Let me know, what are your go-to fragrances that make you feel? Please get your lists down in the comments. I'd love to read what you guys are rocking. Of course, I'm gonna pass the bottle. I'm gonna pass the baton here. I'm gonna tag 3 people. The first person I'm tagging is David from AestheticMD. If you guys have not checked his channel, of course, link below. David, I can't wait to see your pics. The second person I'm going to tag today is going to be J Copeland from channel J Copeland, of course. I can't wait to see your pics, Jay. You are it. And last but not least, my friend, I've been friends with him, talking to him back and forth on Facebook, here on YouTube, of course. And this is Greggy Boy. He's had a channel for years now. I love his taste. I found a ton of great fragrances from his channel. So Greggy Boy 76, you are it. And of course, all channels are going to be listed in the description, guys. Go check out these channels and show these guys some love. Ladies and gents, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion. So wear what truly moves you. I'll see you real soon.